Okay, folks, it's Sunday today. I think it's the 6th of January. Today I'm making some jelly, but I'm doing 2 flavours in each bowl. With the green, I'm going to do the raspberry one. And I'll tell you what, if you want flavour in jelly, because these are jelly light, low calorie, low sugar, they're one of the strongest flavours of jelly you could ever have. I've had jellies and it's just, you get the texture but you don't get any flavour whatsoever, but you do with these. And even putting these in with the hot water and then the cold water, you get a great smell comes off it. You can smell it so strong. It fills the kitchen, you know. So if you ever want them, get the Aeroplane Jelly Light. They're the best flavoured jellies. I don't get them because I think they're low calorie. I get them because they're good flavours. I bought them by mistake many years ago, and I've been buying them ever since. So what I'm doing now, that raspberry I'm going to do in the green, and the pineapple I'm going to do in the orange. And that orange one was a really, really, really strong flavour. So now they've got to go in the fridge for 4 hours, if I can get them in there. I'll have to take them downstairs to the downstairs fridge. And then I'm going to do twice cooked baked potatoes tonight for tea. So stay tuned for that one. It's going to be a bloody ripper. I haven't had them for a long while, so we'll see what happens. That's about it for this little session. I'll bring you back when I do the next colouring in with the jelly, and there we go. That's better. When I do the other flavours, it'll be about 4 or 5 hours, something like that. When they start wobbling. My son, when he was a young fella, he used to love his jelly. I don't know whether he's so keen on it now he's grown up. But this bloke still loves it just as much as I did when I was a kid. I can't get enough of it. Especially the good flavoured ones. I love my jelly, and I don't think I'll ever lose that. I haven't made any for a while because out of sight and out of mind. I had these in the cupboard. So I thought today, it's time I started doing a little bit of jelly for myself. If Glyn wants some, my son, he can have some. I know Beryl will have some. She'll eat anything. She used to hate prawns, but she eats them now because I don't tell her they're prawns. I just put them on a plate and she eats them. And then I say to her, "Did you like them?" And she says, "Oh yeah, they were lovely." all them years she's been missing out. Did it with asparagus, did it with avocado. She eats them all now. The only thing she doesn't eat is liver and mushrooms. Can't get her to eat a mushroom, but she's only ever had them in front of her sloppy, overcooked in gravies and things. That's fine, depending on the dish, but I like them the way I do them, and I do them what I suppose the Italians call al dente, with a little bite to them, and I soak them in brandy and butter, and you taste the flavour of the brandy, but you don't get the alcohol with it, and it's more of a texture. It's like jellies, really. Some jellies don't have flavour, but they have a nice texture, you know, and they look good because they look the colour, but they're not coloured with flavouring. They're coloured with colouring. These are coloured with flavour. Absolutely brilliant. I love them. I could eat all that myself, so I hope nobody else wants it. Oh dear. Slap me wrist. That's me. Okay, I'll bring you back the next installment, I suppose you call it. The next part of the recipe, I suppose. See you in a bit. Okay, well, the orange and the green is set. I'm going to put the pineapple with the orange. God, you can smell that pineapple. And colours aren't very distinguishable, they look the same. So we'll go here now with this one. This will be distinguishable, I hope. Well, there we go. When it sets, it might set a little bit differently. Oh yeah, you can see the orange underneath. Yeah, you can see the line. You've got to get, let's see if we can see it with this. You definitely can see it. I don't know whether it'll show up on camera or not. No, I don't think it does. But when you get a bit lower, you can see the yellow on top and the orange underneath, and you can see the perfect line. So when it sets, you might be able to see it better. All right, I'll bring you back later when I start tea. Okay, I'm just about to start the potatoes. We're going to get twice baked potatoes. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'll put you this side. Then my arms shouldn't get in the way of you seeing what I'm doing. I'm not going to do much. What I've done, put a skewer through the tater twice, that way, as a safety precaution, because they say, now this is controversial, because some say it doesn't matter, it doesn't happen, and some say it does. So to be safe, I'm doing it. I've always done it. My mum did it, everybody I know always did it, so if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for me. Alright, so what I've got to do now, sorry about moving away from the microphone, I'm going to salt the, oh actually what I better do, I better get the, warm the oven up. 180. Yeah, we'll do it at 180 for 30 minutes, and then I shall turn it up to crisper them up. And I'm not going to explain what I'm going to do now, I'll show you along the way. So I don't normally cook it with olive oil, but this time I am. I'm just going to put some olive oil on here, and I'm only doing this for flavour. and I'm going to salt them with some kosher salt. It's not a fine salt, it's quite a coarse salt, but not as coarse as rock salt. So that's number one done. That's my son's, this one's mine. It's a little bit smaller. I love the baked potatoes, but I eat the skin. Beryl and Glendon. So, and what this salt does helps bring the moisture out of the potato. I think. I'm not. Don't quote me on that. Oh, that didn't take long. Anyway, these are ready now to go in the oven. Now that jelly I made earlier, I don't know whether it'll be ready for tonight's tea. I'm hoping it will. But I'm pretty sure it'll be ready around about 7 o'clock, 7:30. So keep your eyes peeled. I'm going to put these on the rack. Just like that. And that's good for roughly half an hour. Now, I'm just going to wash my hands, so bear with me because the next thing I'm going to do is that. Just bear with me, I'll be a second. Now, what I've got in there, I've got 2 onions and I've got a load of chopped ham from Christmas. And I'm going to put some oil in there. I'm going to put some oil in there. They're carrots. And I will move that over here so I don't get in the way, hopefully. Turn it on. I love these pans. These are carbon steel pans, just like the one, and just like my flat top griddle. Now this could take a good 15-20 minutes. I've got to caramelise these onions. Hoping that I put it on number 7 now. I had it on full. It doesn't take long for this to go up when you got it on full. It don't take long. I'm going to put some water in the carrots and the capsicums. Right, we'll let that simmer away. In the back there, we have tons of stuff. I tell you what, you've been seeing a lot of me just lately, haven't you? And you know why? Because with my wife feeling a lot better, I can I can spend more time doing something that I like doing. But I can still knock off and go and check her like I did yesterday. I had to turn everything off and sort her out, you know. We had a bit of an emergency, so we had to sort that. It didn't take long. And I don't normally video my cooking every day, but I try and do it when I'm doing something different. And today I'm doing something different. I don't think I've ever done this before. I've done baked potatoes before, but not this way. Oh, these won't take 20 minutes. Just probably 10 or 15 minutes. And the ham's releasing a little bit of fat, which is what I wanted. What I don't like, or should I say, what I like about carbon steel pans, and what I don't like about Teflon coated pans, non-stick pans, is I can use metal utensils in them, and that's what I like. Old school, I suppose. But then again, so what? It don't matter, do it? I just want to get some flavour in these. Now, we're going to put a bit of garlic in. So, get another one, Dennis. One. Ooh, I have to get the other garlic out. It's really gone, that. When my kids were younger, I used to do these pretty regularly. Not exactly like this, mainly just cheese and or what I used to do, I used to make a stew out of minced beef and pour that over the top with sour cream and stuff like that. Today I'm doing something. I'm going to put some sour cream in here too when the time comes. So hope you enjoy the video. Let me know how you do these. I'm sure I'm not the only one who does stuffed baked potatoes or twice baked potatoes. People call them different things around the world, I suppose. So I've got to wash that board now, but I'll do that when I'm off camera. Get all the salt and oil off there. Okay guys, I'll just show you now how that one's going. That's looking pretty good. Got to go further down. I want to put my money in all the way through. What I'm copying, well, I'm not actually copying, but what inspired this particular dish was French onion baked potato. So I've got to put some white wine in there, which I forgot to get out, so I've got to go and get it in a minute. And put the white wine in, only a small amount, So I'll bring it back in a bit when we get further into it, and then I turn the potatoes over. And I don't want to burn these. Oh, they're coming on really good. I'm going to turn that down now a bit, so I'll go into 5 with them. Number 5, I'll keep this up on higher. And I season these pans to the point where it don't stick much. If it does stick a little bit, you just scrape it off. It doesn't bake itself on. And you can do that. Okay, okie dokie. I'll bring you back in a bit. Okay, just a quickie here. I got my bottle of Chardonnay. So I'll try and let you see how much I put in. That's about it. Oh, about that. A good glass, I suppose. That. And that now will evaporate and we'll be left with the flavour. And even the volume of this has reduced. Now I'm going to put that down to 4. And I'm going to put some water in there. Not much. Just so as the carrots get cooked out. That'll be. The beauty of putting wine in your meal, like this, is chef gets a taste. I know. I suppose I'll be called an alcoholic now. Right, I'm going to turn that down to 5. That one's on 4. Now, as per usual, it never bloody fails. I've got to go and see to Beryl. She's having a bit of a problem. So, I'll be back in a bit. Right-o. Time for the sour cream. Now, I don't know how much of this. Just do it by ear. That'll do. That looks enough. There that. I put some beef stock in there. Just a little bit of beef stock. I evaporated the water that I put in. Now I've put some beef stock in. I'm just reducing it a little bit. I don't want to reduce it all the way, but I want a little bit in there. Right. Mix that in. And the only thing I've got to do now is when the potatoes are cooked is hollow them out, put the potato I take out in here to cook it, then it put it all back in the carcass of the potato. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be some of this left over, but it don't matter. I had to use the hammer, I've had to use the onions up. In fact, I got 3 onions out, and when I chopped them I thought, that's a bit much. But you do want plenty of onions in here. Now, I've got to do some salt and pepper. I'm going to do some white pepper. I will try the medium size. Oh, look at that. That's excellent. Now, we'll do the salt flakes. We'll do the medium on there too. Well, we need the bigger ones, they're flakes. So. I like my salt flakes. Now I've got to put the potatoes back on. That'll do me there. That can go in there now. A lot of these recipes that I've been looking at, this type of thing that inspired me, they didn't put, all they did was put onion in, and they didn't put much else in this particular one. But I like a lot of veggies. My family eat a lot of veggies. In fact, my doctor just told me, with Beryl's results for a blood test came back, everything was normal. Everything. About 12 different things he rhymed off. Kidneys, the liver, cholesterol, heart rate. Oh dear, I had to take that off. I forgot to turn it off. There we go. It looks good enough, tea. Now, what I got to do better get a pair of tongs. Otherwise I'll burn myself again, which I normally do. Now I'm going to turn these up now. They were on 180. That would say to me that the middle is done. I'll go to 200 for this one for another 30 minutes. Now I'm going to turn that off because I can't do anything now till I put potatoes in, and then I've got to shred the cheese, and there we go. It looks alright, doesn't it? Done it? I'm acting dumb again. Well, I don't act. It's, people say it comes natural. Alright guys, I'll bring you back in a bit. Okay folks, just want to straighten something out. When I first started the video this morning with the jelly, I said it was the 8th. I looked at the clock, and because my eyes have been fixed for long distance now with my cataracts, I have to have glasses on for a reason. I didn't have my glasses on, and it's the 5th, and it looked like an 8 from where I was standing. So I do apologise for giving you a bumper steer, but I don't apologise for this. This is the chef's perk. This is what you get when you're on the joint. Oh, that's nice. Oh, right, that'll do me. the first spuds coming out, and we'll do barrels. Not that it matters. Right, get my trusty blade. This is a beautiful knife. Look at that. And it's got the rounded bit instead of square, which hurts your finger when you've been using it for a long time. It's really, I'm very, very sharp. I've had this a long time. I don't use it very often, but I should. Now I'm going to take the top off that. Like, oh, these are crispy. Have a look at that. How good's that? Now what I've got to do, as long as I don't get my arms in the way, I've got to get this potato without damaging the rest of the skin in this pan. I bet you've done this before, haven't you guys out there, all you people? I know I have. I wouldn't mind $1 for every time I've done it. The kids used to love them. Does anybody remember the potato bolts we used to get? We used to get, I don't know, I'd never heard of it anywhere else, but we used to get what we call Devon in Australia, and we used to do this. And we used to fill them with mashed potato. We used to go, and the kids used to devour them like you wouldn't believe. So did the grown-ups. But you never see, I haven't had Devon for that long now. Can you still get it? Is there any Aussies out there could tell me? I'll save that one there. Now we've got to get stuff out of the lid. Now, normally I put the lid back on, but these are going to be loaded up, so I might have to put the lid back on the side, because I eat the lid, and if nobody else wants the lid, I'm going to eat it. Number one, this one was supposed to be mine. Well, it is mine. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Done it again. Never fails, do I? But I'm a bloke. We never learn, us blokes, do we? You can shut up, ladies. You don't have to agree. I know you will. And it's true. It's like in the car. We'll drive 20 miles out of our way before we'll stop and read the map. You don't have to agree with that one either. At least a bloke can say we don't read the map upside down. That's in our defence. Well, that's mine. All this is gotta go back in here. But I've a feeling we're going to have some left over. Now, before I go any further, I'm just going to move that over. What do you think so far, guys? Is it looking all right or what? Let me know what you think. I say to my son, How was tea tonight, son? And you know, all as I get was, all right. I never get any praise. I don't get any praise off Beryl, but I don't expect that because she can. Just the fact that she eats it all is enough praise for me. Because it means she's enjoyed it. This is my son's. He gets the big one. Do you know what? These 3 bloody potatoes. I didn't get a bag because you can't get them this big in a bag anymore. You get the pissy little ones. Excuse my language, my French. But I'm so cheesed off with it. I bought these loose ones. It cost me $7 something from a fruit shop. Bloody disgraceful. Bloke should grow his own. In fact, I'm thinking about putting some in. Not because I think I can do a better job. I'm sure I can do a better job. I think I'll get the type of potato I want, the size I want, hopefully. Anyway, we'll see what happens. I've got to work the seasons out. And they tell me the best way to grow potatoes now is really not in the ground, is in pots, big pots, 25, 30 litre pots. And I can get them at Bunnings. So, you never know. I am pretty cheesed off with the potato situation. When I lived in Queensland, I lived in a place called Gatton. It was the potato capital of Australia. They used to have the potato carnival there every year, and I used to go to it. In fact, I worked on a lot of the farms, driving for them, tractors and trucks, when I had my strawberry farm in between my season. And they had the best potatoes you could ever have. I used to think England had good potatoes, and they did. I don't know whether they still do, or whether they've gone the same way. But the potatoes you get in the bags today, the farmers insisted you did not put them in because them small potatoes was their seed potatoes for the next season. But now, I lost a friend who was a farmer's wife actually, from Illinois, because I criticised the farmers. She said, "Do you know how hard it is?" I said, "Yes, I do. I had a strawberry farm. I know exactly how hard it is. But I didn't expect to grow second-rate strawberries." And she deleted me. And I'm glad, because who wants a friend like that? Not me. You're so far up the cells, it's not funny. Right, here we go. We start filling. I've got to do some cheese then before I put them back in. How's that look? There's Mickey Duck in it. Put that down there, it's leaning. I'm definitely going to have some of this over, but I bet this will make a good bubble and squeak. And I've never made one. Anybody here had a bubble and squeak? If you have, let me know how you do it, because I've never done one. I've eaten one, but I've never, and I know what it should be like, but I've never tried making one, unfortunately. Ouch, that's hot. I didn't do the cheese yet because it's pretty hot here today. I don't want the cheese to melt. I want to grate it straight on the, or as soon as I can on the potato. Load them up. Come on, load them up, Dennis. Don't be shy. How's that one? Do with a bit more on the end there. There we go. Yeah. Don't know whether they'll go for these, but you never know. You never know. I knew they wouldn't, this wouldn't fit in, so, because I added stuff to it. If I'd just used a potato and a bit of cheese, I would have stood a chance, but I've never done this particular recipe before. I'm looking forward to having a go at it, tasting it. I reckon it's looking pretty good. That's a little one for my beloved Beryl. She's settled down now, she's doing good. I think she's waiting for her dinner. I just give her a little bit of wine. Only a little bit. I just give her a taste. And you want to see her face. It's worth it just to see her face. Right, folks, I'm going to wash my hands, turn the camera off, and I'll bring you back when I'm done the cheese. And I'm putting them, and I've got to go in the oven now for 15 to 20 minutes. And I'll put them in at 200. Put that over here, and we'll save that for Ron. Move that over there. Oh, didn't see that. And we'll move that over there, and I'll get the cheese, and we'll do that. I'll bring you back in a bit. Okay, welcome back. All done. Now for the, let's see how good we've done. We'll do this little one first. Let's have a taste. Wow. Oh. That is awesome. Very nice. Oh, seen you before. I like the skins. The skins on these potatoes are absolutely excellent. Look at that. Works really good. hopefully, by the time we've eaten this, my jellies will be set. Get some of that. Dennis, you've excelled yourself with this. You must admit it. I've always had good results with them. Cheers, mate. We'll do that again. Chardonnay. That's what Beryl used to do. On the first one. Let's have another taste. Mm. Mm. Excuse me talking with my mouth full, but I want to get in there and eat it. Is it worth the effort? It's not a big effort, really. It's no harder than doing, well, it's a lot easier than doing all some of the recipes I do. And flavour wise, I nailed this one. I definitely nailed this one. It's brilliant. Anyway, hope you enjoy the video. It's not too long. Do all the good stuff. Give us a big like, the thumbs up, if you don't mind. It does help. Believe it or not, it really helps. It doesn't give me anything. All it does is spreads the video out to other people, lots of other people. That's the benefit you get from it, that I get to other people to see what I'm doing, you know. And quite often they'll leave a comment and either like or dislike what I'm doing. I haven't had many dislikes. I've had about 4 now, 4 or maybe 5. 2 of them weren't too bad. They were misunderstandings, but 3 of them was, well, let's put it this way, they got it back with interest. They got it back with interest with me. I don't mess around. I'm a straightforward, straight talking guy. Well, people can't handle that. I know a lot of people in my life who can't handle that. But what that chick used to say is Tusky Lusky, tough titties. Sorry, that's the way I am. I'm straight. I'll never stab you in the back, but I'll stab you in the front. I won't. Anyway, we're getting off the subject. What I'm asking you to do is give us a like, share the video with all your mates and your friends, and there's no restrictions on it. And comment. I love your comments. I got some great comments. Like I say, excuse me talking with my mouth full. Right, I've got to get out of here. I've got a big spud to eat. Was it lovely? I cooked it all right too. I'm quite surprised I got it all right, you know, time-wise. And more than anything, I've got 461 subscriptions now. Well on my way to my 500. So please consider subscribing to my channel and help me out and help me get there. I'd be much appreciated to that. Not that it matters. It's just a milestone I'd like to reach, that's all. You set yourself. I'm the sort of guy that's always set myself targets. This is no different. Anyway, thanks for watching. All those who stayed to the end, thanks very much. Much appreciate it, and thanks for your support throughout last year, and hope to get many more new followers this year, hopefully. I can only try to do the right thing, try and make it interesting, talk a lot of crap, yeah I know. You've got to make exceptions for an old bastard. Okay guys, thanks a lot, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ra! Ta-ra for now.